We're on episode 5 of season 1 of Mystery Science Theater 3000 on our journey to review every single episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000. There's a YouTube channel, Classic Game Room, said their mission was to review every single video game. My mission is to review every single Mystery Science Theater, because there's 230 of them. And we're on The Corpse Vanishes. This is a 1942 movie starring Bela Lugosi himself, Mr. Dracula. But before we get to the movie, that's only 64 minutes long, you know what we're going to get. An invention exchange, and then another short.
Come in, Joel, you tree-rotating skanky boy.
Not bad, not bad.
Hey, sirs. Hey, Cambot, bring it in a little bit. I'm ready for this week's invention exchange. This is called the Cairo Gyro, and if you happen to suffer from back, neck, or pelvis pain, you just strap it on and let it go. It does the work for you. Watch. What do you think?
I'd like to strap that on you, Larry.
Yeah, that'd be a nice way to unwind. Burning Boutonniere featuring the Flame Flower.
I'd like to see anyone who isn't surprised by that, Jolene.
And the Mads are at it again with another invention. This time a flower that shoots fire. They really love fire. Or they just were able to make a contraption that shoots fire and decided to use it a lot. Either way, it's pretty funny. Now, Radar Men from the Moon. And I'm really glad that they're doing all these Radar Men from the Moon shorts in order, because it is a continuing storyline. Last we left the boys, there was a bunch of hot lava coming down on them on the moon. So we have to see, are they able to escape?
Whoa! Maybe we can get out along that side. What about that tank? We may be able to take care of it.
What about the camera crew?
They were annihilated. The entire crew was annihilated. But they got the shot.
Flash him, he's got his high beams on.
The bloodstream.
Let's try this one.
Quick, up this hill. Try not to look like Mr. Peanut.
Or Mr. Salty.
Or Mr. Drip.
Or Mr.
That
Bubble.
will finish them. Give me hand grenade.
Hand grenade.
Hand grenade.
Each shrapnel tire, boys.
Boy, that really hurt him.
He must have gotten out. Let's move out of here.
What a couple of retreads. Remember, signal your intent. Use your mirrors. Put it in reverse. Mind your space cushion.
Space cushion. Mando Cody is wearing a stylish frock with metallic pointed, almost gothic styling. His power tanks are very flattering, never ever making him look pudgy or bloated. Mr. Crow?
Thank you. Mr. X, on the other hand, is wearing a white cotton space shift with almost a nymph-like quality to it. It is belted and gathered at the joints to give it a lighter-than-air feel. You, too, can feel 1/6 your own weight in this space shift by Dundee.
Alien terrain supplied by Tycho.
So this is not one of the higher ranked episodes, but I still think it starts quite good. The first 30 minutes of this is enjoyable to watch, but it begins to drag. The movie itself is average, but it seems like they kind of run out of steam halfway through with their riffs, though Crow, once again, is there with the best riffs.
Go! Looks like the Macy's parade gone awry.
I hope this doesn't happen at the hotel. Did you call ahead?
He is the best, he is my favorite, and he almost saves this episode. I do think it is better than the last 1942 episode we covered, Mad Monster. For such an old movie, it really does start with a bang as cops are running around trying to figure out why people are stealing the corpses of brides. You see a man, Bela Lugosi, is trying to extend the life of his wife using the fluids from young, virginal brides who are just about to be married. He doesn't kill them, but he does send them to a suspended animation, steal their corpse, and suck their fluids out. It's actually kind of gross. And it is a more original plot than we usually get from some of these older movies. But the best part is the beginning of the movie where they're stealing the corpses of these brides. It's actually interesting and kind of action-packed as the police are all running around trying to figure out what's going on, and another bride disappears, and another one disappears, and another disappears. But then it kind of turns into a journalist by the name of Patricia going into this mansion for the rest of the movie. And the Mystery Science Theater crew tries their best to save this one.
You guys come that way.
Good heater.
You know, that wouldn't happen if he had thrush pipes on it. I'm sure of it.
Peekaboo, I see you. Are you frightened yet?
Grab the spare tire, the toolbox, and the deli tray. Then we short sheet the bed. I love these frat pranks.
Oh, so that's how they do the vanishing corpse trick. There's a secret panel in the back and they take it out. I feel like I've been taken.
What kind of a gag is this? No driver, no license plate.
Maybe it isn't a gag. Maybe it's a decoy.
Nah.
Yeah, but don't bother putting it out.
Crow once again killing it. And I remember watching that scene too, and they seemed to like read my mind. I was like, wait, the policeman came because a vehicle was on fire. It's still on fire, they're just leaving. Yes, Sergeant, it's on fire. Okay, well, all right, we've done our police work here. There's no scene of any fire department or anything. Oh man, it's a wild one.
Magazine. They have a big full-color spread of Data from Star Trek.
Data, wow, he's dreamy.
Says here he's getting bigger than Kirk Cameron, too.
Wow. Hey, look at that schematic there. Wow, look at that brain.
Also, their host segments are very random. I mean, these are the most random host segments we've seen so far. Last episode, they had a continuing storyline about defeating this satellite that they'd brought onto their ship that was going to explode. So every host segment consisted of that one. This one, it's super random. It starts with Tom Servo reading a magazine called Tiger Bot, which is a play on, of course, Tiger Beat, the Teeny Bopper magazine. Then the second one, the host segment, which is always the shortest, it's like 2 minutes long. They just play tag in the studio.
Oh, man. Whoa, no!
Okay, who's playing tag? That's it. Or more than just running in front of the camera, then disappearing. Then the third one, Joel gets his hair cut.
We say something good about the movie and something bad about the movie, and then we get a ram chip. Right to Sir with Love?
Yeah, and I think I'm going to start with Crow while you adjust your attitude, all right? Okay, Crow,
Yay.
give me a good thing about the movie, give me a bad thing about the movie.
Good thing about the movie was we got to meet an entire family of mutants.
Right, and the bad thing?
Bad thing was they're so stupid they tried to commit inconspicuous murder on the most conspicuous day of a woman's life.
You, my friend, get a ram chip. There you go, all right, good. Oops, fell out there. Okay, anyway, Tom Servo. Now, tell me a bad thing about the movie.
Well, it was painfully long. The color was non-existent. It was a bad print. It was really hard to watch. Bela Lugosi's already mediocre
Okay,
career spiral
okay, that's
towards
good.
total obscurity.
That's good. Now just give me a good thing.
A good thing.
Get a ram chip. Just give me a good thing, pal. What's wrong? Can't you think of a good thing about the movie?
A good thing. Something is wrong. Daisy.
Whoa!
Oh man, Crow, you gotta go get my tools.
So finally, at the end, they do mention some things about the movie after playing tag and reading Tiger Bot. This is a recurring thing that Joel does where he has them say something nice and something bad about the movie. He gives them a RAM chip. Get it? Because they're robots. So they get more RAM. And I think a good way to end the episode. He did this in a previous episode as well. Crow makes a very pertinent and obvious but astute point. Bela Lugosi needs to find fresh women to rejuvenate his old wife, yet he decides to, as Crow says, steal them on their wedding day. As if no one's going to notice someone being stolen on their wedding day. He actually says at the end, oh, I don't actually have to steal brides. I can use any woman. It's like, well, why don't you do that? Is the idea they're fresher on their wedding day? I mean, people will notice a missing bride. They might not notice a stolen stay-at-home mom. Sure, one of the host segments would feature Crow dressing up as Dracula, Bela Lugosi himself, and trying to suck Tom Servo's blood, realizing Tom Servo doesn't have a neck. I I mean, my made-up host segments make just as much sense as them randomly playing tag or reading Tiger Pot, so why not? Also, I like it when they dress up in costumes.
The love theme to the basement.
The chilling love theme from The Corpse Vanishes. Millions sold in Europe.
Here's the cast of Carnival Story.
Little leg of the dog that bit him.
Gotta get that on tape. Hey, lady, slow down. Hey, hard exhibit in my nose. Hey, come back here. Hey, lady.
Character actor Burgess Meredith. What's he gonna do? Is horticulture, hypnotism, or ventriloquist act?
Oh, probably ventriloquism. I was a crowd pleaser.
She's in the right position for it.
Say hello to the folks, Bobby.
Hello, Bobby.
Hello.
I'll be right back.
She'll be perfect for my experiments.
She's acting as a little wooden.
Oh, Pap!
Everyone on stage for the big Cossack number. 5 minutes.
Oh?
What the? Cheap door.
A midget in a stairwell. Can't really get much shorter than that.
He makes it seem like we're in an airplane.
There was trouble?
Yes, but we'll be finished before anyone finds us.
But the bride, what will we do without them?
We have to leave him here.
Which means I will perish.
Oh, it isn't hopeless. I'll find other girls. In the meantime, we take this one with us.
What are you waiting for?
He's got to dress again. Takes a really long time.
Well, my dear.
She looks good for being in a truck, in a bag.
Under different
Nice
circumstances.
coif.
I would have preferred that you would be a bride, but it really doesn't matter. You will serve our purpose just as well.
Now both of my sons are gone. You betrayed me, Master.
That's the price you pay for being a sideshow pass-around.
There's work to do.
He's really not a good man. Turn off the Little Rascals music, too.
Time for the ear piercing.
Get that paper punch.
He just never heals well with a dead person.
Hey, Cloris, what's up? Oh, yikes!
No! No! You betrayed me, Master. You shouldn't have
You
done
got the point.
Stop it.
Due to the nature of this film, no one will be admitted during the tragic punching scenes.
Hey, you got a little...
You got a
A
little,
little something on the corner of your... You might want to
just
get
got
that.
it.
It's kind of... Yeah.
Why, you oughta...
Alright, let's read some reviews on The Corpse Vanishes. This guy gives it a 9 out of 10. My wife tends to slap everybody. Hi everybody, I just wanted to let you know that I'm back to reviewing all the episodes of Mystery Science Theater 3000. Well, thanks for letting us know, me too. I finally caught up with everything else. I know few people follow me, but whatever. I'm kind of a big shot around here. This is an early episode that, for a strange reason, only has 2 segments outside the theater during the movie. Well, technically 3. They do run around and play tag. But yeah, kind of 2 actual segments. At least I'm pretty sure it did. Well, they played tag, but yeah, basically. It was weird not seeing the bots in the first segment for the actual movie. Something seemed off here. The effect with the silhouettes didn't seem to work well. I'm glad he said that, because my transfer of it looks super weird too, but I was like, is this the way it's supposed to look? They filmed that section and then they chroma key, as they say, the actual movie. So they're actually sitting there, but they chroma key it on the screen. So sometimes the chroma key effects look weird. I think they used blue screens back in the day. Back in the day. People usually say green screens now. Well, now you can just do effects on the editing software. But yeah, the chroma key does look weird. It looks super green. And it's supposed to look black. I just prefer Tom Servo's new voice more, and I don't care for Larry. I mean, Josh Weinstein. Anyway, this actually did have a lot of great lines. This is the episode that coined the phrase Pinocchio syndrome. This guy's doing this off the dome. One of my favorites here was audience baffled by free floating headlines. It was also amusing to hear. Now you'll feel a little sting. Okay, a big sting. I liked It's the Sleeper, an illegal maneuver. You know, when Bela Lugosi puts her in a headlock. For something made in 1989, this has aged well. Yeah, I think so too. It's just not as good as the other ones. It might be the shortest of it. Okay. My favorite... What? This guy's wild. My favorite Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode I've seen. On a strictly all films rating, the course Vanishes would rate about a 3. But we all know that would not be fair to it, since this was not made for a serious movie audience. I'm not a monogram aficionado, as I think some reviewers here are. That's literally, they called me that in high school. So it doesn't rate a 9 or 10 in my book. You just gave it a 10. These reviews are confusing. That is except if you watch it as a Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode, which I did, and I rate this a 10, as it has the best Mystery Science Theater episode I've seen yet. That is a good point, though. There's like... I thought about for my reviews, should I rate the actual Mystery Science Theater episode and then rate the movie separately? I just decided to do no ratings, at least for now, on all my other reviews, like Monsters and Fear Itself. I actually give them scores out of 10, but here it's a little hard because it's comedy, so it's like... But I might do that. I might rate the film separate, like how watchable is it? This would get like a 1. Something like Touch of Satan would get like an 8. But then the actual Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode itself, or a movie like Manos, is terrible, but the show itself is super funny because they're able to make fun of Manos. I might do that. Okay, not real bad and not real good. Just a few laughs and none of them large, really. Movie the host segments tend to just plod along from beginning to end. Yep, except for at the end, where I think they should just do that for every episode, where they go, give me something good, give me something bad. Next up is episode 6 of season 1. And we're about halfway through season 1, since there's only 13 episodes. And episode 6 is The Crawling Hand, 1963 monster movie, but you do see the quality improvement and how much better movies got in the 60s, in my personal opinion, even though it's still in black and white. So that's quite a good one. Stay tuned for that. And check out our playlist for the other series that we've covered. Monsters, Tales from the Dark Side, Fear Itself, Black Mirror, Pet Shop of Horrors, Cowboy Bebop, and of course, Mystery Science Theater 3000. Thanks a lot.